Hey guys, it's Ellen Ride, and we all have those funny stories where we're at a theme park and something funny happens, and it's just something that you remember for like your whole life, just that really funny theme park story. Well, in today's video, we're going to be talking about our funny stories from Kings Island. If you haven't checked out the short that we posted earlier, it introduces my friend or special guest who is going to be in this video. Just something to keep in mind while you're watching, this is all raw recordings, meaning that if you see any or hear any mistakes or grammar mistakes or anything, just ignore it because it is raw recordings and there's two people talking at once, so it's going to be a little not the best, but at least we're doing it. So yeah, and now we're going to introduce my friend really quick. Hey guys, it's Victor, and we're going to get into the video now. So, can you think of any theme park stories that are funny or anything?
One time, me and my friend went to the kiddie land, and we thought it was hilarious because we were the only big kids there. And we went over to the pumpkin ride, the tallest ride ever, and we were way past the weight limit. It was so funny, and they screamed at us to get off. So,
Yeah, that's pretty funny, I guess. But also, that actually makes me think of a time when me and my friends were on Banshee, and there's a sign, like, right in the Banshee station that says rows 4 and 5 are suited for extra large riders, and the ride-off was like, yeah, you can go to row 5, and we were just, like, looking at the sign and questioning, like, everything possible, and it was funny at the moment, but probably not when I'm explaining this.
it sounds like you guys were overweight.
No. Another theme park story I can think about, or a Kings Island story I can think about, me and my friend were riding the racer, and we were about to the turnaround, and he said something, and I couldn't hear him clearly, so I asked what he said, and then he just screamed pineapples, so we screamed pineapples all the way back to the brakes. It was really funny at the moment.
I actually have another experience on the racers. So, me and my friend, we were at Haunt Fest because we love scary stuff. It's like our favorite thing. And as we were on the racers, we were just coming around the turn and we saw zombies everywhere. And we got so scared.
Like the actors.
Yeah, it was so funny. And we just started screaming, and then everybody else on the ride just started screaming.
Remember that time at Hunt when like we were going down the hill, and then just like the fog machines turned on, and
Out
then
of nowhere. It
out
was
of nowhere,
so
like
scary.
there's a fog machine under the racer, like halfway to the turnaround, and we were going through it. We didn't know at the time it was a fog machine, and it was kind of scary because we didn't know what it was. But after we turned around, we knew what it was, and yeah.
Yeah.
Banshee is like where it's at, because I can think of another story about Banshee where we were like trying to sing the ABCs the whole way through Banshee, and it was funny. Like every loop, we would just like do a bunch of letters every time we went upside down, and then always on Banshee, like Banshee again is where it's at. Like every time we go down Banshee's camera, we always pose. Like we don't really do that on any other ride camera except for Banshee.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen my other video about Scrambler being my favorite flat ride, go check that out. And here's the story as to why it's my favorite flat ride. So we were getting ready to go into Scrambler, and you know it's the one that spins. If you haven't seen the Scrambler, look it up. I'm sure it'll come up. But it's really good to ride, and we were getting on it. We didn't like. So you know how you get thrown to the side? We didn't know that going into it at first. And we didn't know it, but you can't see the other people getting thrown to the side. Like, it's not something that you see before you get on the ride, so you don't know what to expect when you get on the ride.
So, we were kind of scared at first to ride it because this was our first flat ride we've ever rode. So, we were sitting really close to each other because we were pretty scared. And right when it started off really slow. So, we were like, okay, this isn't so bad.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, this is really fun, actually.
And then it started speeding up really quick, and we just started smashing into each other. It was so fast and funny at the same time.
Like, every time we would slam into each other, and then, like, we would have time to recover, and then just as we were recovering back into the spot, we were getting thrown back to the other side again, and it was just like really, really funny. So another like story I can think of at Kings Island was when I rode Orion for like maybe the third or fourth time. I've ridden it before, but I hadn't really done anything with it before. And so, like, you know, if you ride a roller coaster, the back row is like flinged over the top and down the hill. And so we got back row, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of scared to ride back row because it was like when I was kind of still scared of roller coasters. And we got on the back row, and I was scared. It's like so much, like really scared. And as soon as we went over the drop, I was like, it was amazing. Like my whole perspective on the back row changed, and now I will not ride Orion anywhere but the back row anymore.
One time when I was riding Orion, it was about 10 o'clock at night. It was pitch black, and my friend decided to take me straight to the front row, which I was not wanting to do because it was 10 o'clock at night and it was pitch black. And so we got loaded up, and when we were going up the lift hill, we could not see anything in front of us except the blue lights on Orion. And right when we got to the top, we froze. Right when it was about to drop us, and we couldn't see anything. It looked like you were falling into a black hole. It was so dark.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Let me know if you guys have any theme park stories. That's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. Like I said, if you have any fun theme park stories about Kings Island, since it's Kings Island week and Kings Island opens this week, let me know down in the comments below. Say thanks to our special guest today. Thank you for coming and being a part of this video. It was really, really good to have you on, and I'm glad you're a part of Kings Island week. And we will have some future content for you coming out on Friday of some stuff. I'm not releasing that to you, but my friend will be here in that content, and we're just gonna have some fun. So happy Kings Island week, and yeah, this is Element of Ride and my special guest signing off.